Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I have a pretty interesting idea for a build. At least I hope it's interesting. So, as I've been going over in my head and kind of checking things out, the list of spells that I like but don't use very often, I came up with a very interesting build, and we're going to try it out now. So the idea is to use Storm Entourage, and we're going to pair that with a good old-fashioned Jump Arcana. Now, there is nothing saying that you couldn't pair this with just a Movement Arcana, but the idea is the same. And that is to use the tornadoes in such a way that it makes some of these otherwise semi-unsafe options a good deal more safe. And I could do that with Tearing Whirlwind, but I'll leave you guys to test that one out. That's not necessarily what I'm looking to do. So I was originally going to do this with Thunder Drop. And I still like that idea. But I also am thinking maybe I should try it with Seismic Entry. I don't think either idea is necessarily bad, but I think I'm going to try it with my original idea. Try that first and see what I think. So we're going to go Storm Entourage and Thunder Drop. And then we're going to go Thunder Line and Air Spinner. So we have ourselves just a whirling storm tornado of effects here. I guess you could say I am the storm. Wahahaha. Now, what starting relic do I want to use? I think... Now, I could very well do this with the Awe Robe. I want to try it with the Hope Robe, though, just as a means of giving it a fair shake. Plus, I think a little bit of extra damage in the... Well, you know... Okay, I am going to do it with the Awe Robe. No, I'm going to do it with the Hope Robe, because I think just having that little bit of extra damage add-on to make Storm Entourage hit for 4 instead of 3, for the most part, is going to be important. All right, so now we've got that going on. I do, of course, sincerely hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. It is a day off for me, so I'm also thinking about posting up potentially another 30XX run. I'm thinking about perhaps showing off just a completely new roguelite. I brought that up a while ago, that there are a number of roguelite games that I've been looking to try out that I haven't done anything with yet. So, you know, I've got options. Things that I'd like to play around with, things that I'd like to test out. Okay, so, that having been said, let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to start this run. And I think... So this might end up being a mistake, but I'm going to start with the twins because they're going to reduce damage And of course, Atlas is in spot number 3, so this may very well end up being a huge mistake for me. Also, I just realized I completely forgot to roll for soundtrack choice. So that's an oops on my behalf. So what I like about Storm Entourage is how good of a job it does at controlling the area around you. Like, you'll notice that one of the things that it's doing a particularly good job at is keeping some of the enemies that like to take advantage of your jump state off your butts. Because the tornadoes are just going to whirl in and slap them. I thought tornadoes mostly did damage by suction and rapidly changing air pressure. Yeah, like I said, slap. So that's kind of the principle I'm working with right now, is the idea that jumping into a group of enemies is typically not the safest thing in the world. But if you've got whirling dervishes helping you out, it'd be a lot safer. And so far, it's working out quite nicely. And that's also why I chose air spinners, because everything is kind of working at a very condensed circle around me, so might as well just keep it up. Oh, hello. We definitely want that early. Now, of course, part of the problem that we are having is that most of our attacks are not hitting for large amounts of damage. That would have been where Awe would have been maybe a slightly better choice, but as this is my first time trying out this specific build, I figured the Hope Robe would be the better option, just so that our damage would be a bit more consistent. Well, not exactly seeing anything great, but I am going to take the bubbles. And I don't want to lose Storm Entourage, so I guess we're just moving on. Oh, hello, Shock Fairy. Why, yes, Etra, you may come on an adventure with me. I better not hear anyone taking that out of context. Dark Sage, you did that yourself. You know what? Shut up. Hold on. Let's make sure that we are filling in the map as much as possible. Alright, what do we got over here? I love the idea of the Sidewinder's badge. I also like the idea of the Mercury Sandals, but let's wait and see if Iris is actually going to be helpful this time. Oh, I made a goof. Oh, now you're the one who done goofed. Wahahaha! Alright. Oh, she's going to upgrade Air Spinner. Alright, I can dig that. Pardon me. There we go. Could you please go away now? Thank you. Hey, look, it's Taffy. It's an okay freebie. I'm probably going to not use that in the long run, but here it is. Alright, so now we just gotta find the boss room. Why is that the challenge of this level? Alright, so we go this way. There we go. So let's go ahead and... Alright, we're gonna grab the Sidewinder's badge, Mercury Sandals. Then we'll go ahead and grab the Silver Spinning Top as well, just to make sure, just to see to it that everything comes out way faster. Except for my movement speed. My movement speed has suffered at the hands of the Silver Spinning Top. But it was my choice to take it, and because I wanted to kind of experiment with it, see how the faster activation speed really works out. Oh, that was not smart. Whoops. I very much hit the wrong command there. Campfires. Actually, I kind of like that a little bit better than that. Alright, so as of right now, I don't know how I feel about silver spinning top, at least for the most part. But it is doing an awful lot to speed up the... It basically makes that infinite. And, you know, just having a self-contained infinite combo is never a bad thing. Mock Stunner would definitely... Yeah, I think Mock Stunner is something we should definitely consider taking just to stun enemies. So what are you guys thinking of this kind of Storm Leap build so far? It's not necessarily a new idea, but it's different for me, and that in and of itself is enough to get me to try it. I am kind of liking the faster attack speed, though. Even if it does mean that my movement speed is a little on the sluggish side. Like, I feel a little bit like a superpowered earthworm at the moment, if that makes sense. Feel free to make all of your earthworm gym comparisons now. Oh, more fairies. And, yeah, we'll take that because it's going to increase the critical hit rate of my basic. It's only 5%, but every little bit helps. I'm moving so slow. Could I get, like a motorized segway? Well, obviously motorized, but like a more heavily motorized, like, Segway or something? Could I, like, ride a motorbike? Okay, let's double check. I don't think there's any other relics that I want. I didn't find any freebie, so there's nothing to sell. I think I am going to replace that with Mock Stunner. I mean, okay, now I have something that I can give to you. Thank you, sir. Alright, so I kind of feel like this is the better choice right now. Okay, Storm Entourage is definitely doing its job. I can't complain about that. Ow. I see two things here that I like, but one of them is probably going to have to wait until the end of the stage. The other I could grab now, I would just have to put up with having less health. Which, honestly, wouldn't be that big of a burden. Except for I am afraid of Atlas's stage. So I kinda don't want to drop my maximum health. So in both cases, I'm going to wait and see what I can... and see if I can pick up anything that mitigates the effect of the other. And, you know, just get beat the hell up for no reason. Well, we're not getting any sort of payout for what we have. I am gonna grab Twin Turbines, though, as that is even better than that. Even in the next stage, it'll be better. Alright, we definitely need a potion. Okay, well, we'll take that. Take that. Grab a potion. Alright, so now I think I'll go ahead and grab this. So I'm liking this idea, and when I say that it's not a new idea, I mean this same idea is something... This same idea is something that's been done using Cardus Prime and Movement Arcana. But I like the idea of Storm Entourage and using it specifically with jumps, so that's where this came from. I suppose there's nothing saying you couldn't do it with other orbitals, because some of the other orbitals are a bit iffy. Like Volt Pinball, you could do it with that, but then the orbitals will just go flying off in every which direction and just make everything kind of iffy. Earthen Aegis could definitely work for that. And what's the fire orbital? Does it even have... Like, I'm sure there's a fire orbital, I just can't think of what it is. Alright, not a bad fight. Not for this stage. Okay, and that's why I wanted Mock Stunner. Okay, those enclosed rooms are the worst. Alright, well, we immediately need a potion. Because everything just went fucky. Also, why are you not helping me upgrade my last couple of arcana? Definitely grab that. We need that. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Oh, come on. Enough with the dead ends already. We need to make progress! Admittedly, I have to find all the dead ends in order to power up the Cartographer's Quill, so this is just me yelling at clouds, basically. Okay, hang on. We can actually do this with a freebie. I will give you Heroic Leap, and you will hopefully give me, I don't know, hope? Hope would be good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so... Alright, so Mercury Sandals actually doesn't do anything to offset the effect of the Silver Spinning Top. Which means Silver Spinning Top definitely pairs well with good movement options. Because those of you who have been paying attention to the game's meta probably already knew that, but, you know, let me have my educational moment. There we go, and boom. Oh hey, I just realized I need to go back and get my tornadoes. There. Yes, I almost made a huge error. A big boo-boo. An above modest size mistake. A formal faux pas. How many more of these can I do? How much more alliteration can I get away with? I do like the idea of Kasim's airy cloak. I could definitely replace the reactive vine mail with that. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that because this is definitely the better option. Even if it does cost 300 because of the Golden Saber of Envy. This is what happens when you combine zoning with movements, and it's brilliant. Alright, because I'm running like a guy who just finished a Thanksgiving feast, we're just gonna start dashing everywhere. I like it. I'm not sure I'm going... Well, no, I should. I should definitely partake in the robe upgrade. Wow, she really doesn't want to upgrade Thunderline or Storm Entourage. She, like, absolutely refuses. So, I'm sure many of you are asking the same question right about now, which is, yo, what are you and Iris arguing about? And I think it has something to do with just differences in artistic expression. Like, I think she could be using a little bit more vibrant colors to express the elements and all their identity. She thinks that I'm not seeing the forest for the trees, and just thinks that I'm a little bit too obsessed on the vibrant colors instead of the message at hand. I don't know. Do you agree with Iris? Do you think that the more muted color palette is the right idea? Because I think she's missing out on a lot of artistic integrity. Help. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the robe upgrade. Sturdy wooden easel. That's another good defensive relic. I think I'm gonna stick with what I have. But make no mistake, that is definitely a good one. I just feel this synergizes a little bit too well with the idea of the movement arcana that I have going on. And everything else has a purpose. Now, I know what you're thinking, and no, it's never going to happen. So you're never going to get up and get a glass of water to help with your sore throat? Not what I meant. Well, I tried, and it ended up not working out, like, at all. Alright. So she's gonna sell me another set of upgraded campfires, but she's not going to upgrade Storm Entourage. See, I think she's just being ultra petty right now. Speed. Owie, owie, owie. I feel immense amounts of pain. And there we go. So, I actually really found myself having a lot of fun with this build, even without an upgraded Storm Entourage, because some people just can't take criticism. But I want to know what you guys think of, maybe not even just this specific build, but this idea in general of giving yourself an orbital to use zoning aggressively with a movement-based arcana. I personally rather like the idea. Obviously, I made an entire build around it, and yeah, I'm hoping you guys have a lot of fun trying this out yourselves. I will, of course, say that I am very happy that you guys came and spent some of your free time here with me today. It means a lot to me. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night wherever you may happen to be, and I will catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and take care, everybody.